Alright. We should be live. We currently have 36 vouchers. If I could find an Ikazune, a Gamma Mecha Ikazune from 30, I will be so happy. But I'm not asking for it because 1 in 320 isn't the most ideal odds in the world. So I'm basically praying to the gods and hoping I get one, pretty much. Where are you? I mean, I guess I'll release you. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Let me turn on chat for a second so I can see. Hi Exotic Bubblegum, welcome to the stream. Hi Taz Plays. Hi Wizardo XD. Hi Official Dog, welcome to the stream. We're gonna see, Official Dog, we're gonna see if I become Business Star 77. So, we're gonna activate one of our boost tokens. We're gonna open up 30. I only have 36 of this, so... Oh boy, I'm going for Smart, Rechargeable. Come on. No way! No freaking way! I got it from just 30. No way! No freaking way! Is it in my inventory? It's not in my inventory. Is it in the box? It's indeed in the box! It's indeed in the box! Wow! This might be the shortest stream of all time. I'm gonna do more grinding. Don't worry. I got an alpha as well. Got another alpha as well. Oh my god! Well, that happened. So, we're up to 2. We are up to 2 now. So, let's put you in this one. Put you in this one. So I currently have... Let me put the Geklos down here. In this box. Oh my god, that is insane. So... You're... Nimble Smart Rechargeable, so I'll put you down here. These are Nimble Smart... These are Nimble Rechargeables. And I believe these are Nimble Smarts. It's not a Rainbow Wisp, it's just normal, but still. That's the Nimble... That's the Smart. These are all Smarts. Yeah, those are all Smarts. The other ones are Nimbles. Oh my god! Well, what a way to start the stream! I guess I'm not gonna be having to do any Business Star 77. I don't see any other gleams in here, so just release, I guess. Wow! That worked out! What's the 411 on the Gamma Mechas? I don't know. Hi, Dark J Strike, how we doing? Envy your RNG? I don't know. My RNG has been so bad the last few streams, so getting one this early was kind of due, but I will happily take it. I still have a few vouchers left over. I have like 6. I guess let's just start grinding then. Let's grind for another 30. They made Luxor OP now with Hasten. I haven't tried Hasten Luxor yet. I have not tried Hasten Luxor yet. Only thing I know is that Speeder used it and it actually did alright. The problem with Luxor is that Light Fire gets walled by 30% of the meta. So, it's not the most ideal coverage in the world. Although, then again, it could surprise me because, you know, I just used Your Soul. I just used Vital Jab, Brawn Boost, Your Soul for a video. And it did way better than I could ever expect. I thought I was going to do fine because, you know, Brawn Boost and Vital Jab to keep you healthy is always a good duo. But I did not expect it to get every KO for the showcase video. My Umbra and Luxor sets are so outdated. Yo, numero 3. Hey, welcome to the number 3 crown, Random Robloxian. Also, you won, Speeders. You took it. You took that Alpha Xmas. Not Xmas. You took that Alpha Mecha Ikazune. You took it from me. That was mine. I'm joking, obviously. I'm joking. But, hey, we started off the stream with an Alpha and a Gamma already. So, either way, this stream is already very successful. I wouldn't fair and square. Nah, you cheated. It was obviously cheat. You obviously cheated. Obviously. You had 20 alts and won it. I'm joking. You won fair and square. Hey, I love that. Magnify. Yes! Because now it'll get rid of their stat increases. Perfect. Yeah, I've just been grinding raids. I still gotta make a video for tonight. I don't know what I'm gonna make for tonight, honestly. I'm not making a top 5, because if I make a top 5, I'm gonna rush it, and it's not gonna be as good. So, I'm probably gonna do something else for the Saturday upload this weekend. I'm not sure what it will be yet. I think what I want to do is I want to make an upload on talking about how to game sense, aka why I make certain reads in certain games, and talk about it in detail, and talk about how the game state of a game really matters when you make decisions. It's so complex, though. It's such a complex idea for a video, because not all game states are the same. So, yeah. Hi, Atomic. Welcome to the stream. Going good. I have 3 of all of the gem scorbs. I'm now doing voucher grind. Hey, nice. Welcome to the voucher grind. Hey, Mr. Laracat, let's go. He's at +4 melee defense, the guard drone. If I get a critical hit, I'm feeling really good right now. Nah, no crits. Darn it, no crits. But yeah, that's probably the video I want to make. I want to make a video talking about the game state of a match and why I make certain decisions. It's not like team building or anything. I want to make a team building video at some point, but it'll really get into itty gritty stuff of every match. Would be interesting. You voucher grinding or going to rich man route again? I'm gonna voucher grind a little bit until I get bored. Which is probably gonna be after 5 raids, because I'm definitely burnt out on the raids. But hey, I'm gonna try my hardest to grind this out. Either way, I already found a gam at the very beginning of the stream. Like, I had 36 vouchers going into the stream. I opened 30, found a gamma and an alpha, which is just insane. That's insane RNG. Alright, fire breath. Is anyone else streaming? Nope, I don't see anyone else streaming at the moment. So it's just me right now. But yeah, I'll show y'all. I don't have the PC box thing. One of the few game passes I haven't bought yet. I mean, I could technically buy it. I have the Robux, but I want to save it in case I need to get more boost tokens or something. Does Wrestling solo the raids? Yeah, Wrestling can easily solo the raids. That's insane, random Roblox. Yeah, that's perfect timing. Power Fruit. Good point. You do make a good point, miss. LL in 2020. Although I don't know if I should say that. The content creators have been a lot more active ever since part 2 of this event is. Maybe that's what I can make a video about. Make a video on how the part 2 of the event saved the events. Even though I thought the event was okay for after part 1. How part 2 saved the event. You know what I mean? That'd be interesting. How many players are playing the game right now? I think there's like at least 2K. Because there has been a lot more players playing the game ever since part 2 happened. 2.1K. Top 5 best events trust. I remember when everyone was complaining about part 1. I remember when everyone was complaining about part 1 of the event. Oh man, no one's complaining about the event anymore. I'll tell them that. Sweet Retreat isn't coming back, so no Nemesis again this year. Didn't play last year. I don't know. I think Sweet Retreat could come back. But if it does come back, it would probably come back as a combination with Halloween or with Christmas. I don't think it will be its own event anymore. I think it will be combined with another holiday. So if they do bring back Sweet Retreat, it will be its own event. It will be combined with either Christmas or Halloween. Probably Halloween, because Nemesis is a thing. Hi, Taz Plays. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I don't know if I have enough time to make that video for tomorrow. So I think I'll just make a video talking about the game states and why I make certain decisions in the process of the game. That would be interesting. Like, it would be unscripted, but what it would do is that it would be more intel for people who want to get into PvP. Kind of like a guide, but unlike team building guides, which Stoops and Convex made, it would be like the battle sense, the game state, and why I make certain decisions on the team, and what matchups I'm up against. I think that could be very interesting for a video. Joshua, do you think Luxor is better with confidence because you get unwallable coverage because Fire Breath hits Metal Ice, and Light hits Spirits, you still hit Wraith with Fire Breath? I mean, I wouldn't want to say unwallable coverage, because there's still Lumions that... I mean, there's still so many Lumions that just gives Luxor so much trouble. I mean, Luminami is one of the most common Lumions in the game, and it walls both of its stabs. So, like, even though Luminami can't do much of return, the fact that it can wall both of the stabs and pivot out is very dangerous. Although it can hasten off Luminami, so there's that. But even then, it's just, I don't know if it's... I don't know. I gotta try Luxor. I gotta try Luxor with Hasten, and I gotta see how it does. It's just me, or the gym leader themes are so weak in LL. Pokemon Week Bronze themes were hype and would make it feel so intense. I haven't played an LL gym in 3 years. Ever since LL added Atlantean City Part 1, I have not played an LL gym, so I do not know. I don't know what the gym themes are, honestly. Oh, I should have clicked square one. Oops. Have you tried physical to clips yet? No, I haven't used Hasten, Brawn Boost, or Peace of Mind to clips. I haven't used any of the clipses yet, and I never will be. I hate to clips with a burning passion, and I don't want people to watch the video and spam to clips on their team, like I did with Borealis. That was a big mistake, showcasing the monster known as Borealis to the world. They were such bangers, I remember them. But yeah, I don't even remember the... It's crazy, because Lumion Legacy has some good themes, but I think their battle music... Like, raid theme is fine, but the thing is that the battle music, and even the ranked music, gets boring after a while. I wish they had a setting where you could pick your own music from the LL soundtrack into the battle. That would be so good. Try PvP Jimby, not the big one, but the small one. I don't know if I want to showcase Jimby either. I'm not using the clips. I physically hate the clips, and I will never use that ever again. I hate the clips. Like, maybe I'll use it for team to cheer up a dark-type weakness, but... Legit, I never want to use the clips. I despise the clips. Y'all don't know how much I despise the clips. Like, people who have played PvP from late 2024 to 2025 do not understand how broken Teclipse was in its heyday. During 2020 to early 2024, Teclipse was one of the best Lumions in all of Lumion Legacy. And then when it got Dark Surge in Atlantean City Part 1, it could legit hit everything in the entire game. And then it got Peace of Mind. So it could Scapegoat, Peace of Mind, after getting a Total Eclipse speed boost, and then just win the game on the spot. Oh my god. That thing was an absolute nightmare. Even, I used it in tourney play when I was playing in TLS and in Warm Cornel Squads tourneys. I had Teclipse on my team. And that thing would just set up Scapegoats and Peace of Minds on my opponent, and they had nothing they could do. Anything they had that was passive, I just set it with Teclipse and win. It was stupid. And I went up against it too, which is just brutal. So yeah, Teclipse, I wouldn't want to force that onto my enemies. Use Geklo, Thunderstorm, Banana Split team for real? That could honestly work because Thunder Blast, Thunderstorm, Geklo actually does some good damage. Thing is would I run it with Specialty Boots for speed, or would I run it with Goggles for damage? I don't know, honestly. Either way, I think either set could work. Good thing I'm not a PvPer. Oh, you're lucky that you didn't have to deal with Eclipse. Oh my god. People talk about how tough it is to deal with Borealis. Borealis is bad, but at least Feist Jaws go through its melee defense increase. Total Eclipse. Like, you legit could not click Dark Move. You could not click Slapdown just by the mere existence of Eclipse. Yeah. That's why Banana Split exists. So yeah, you could run Goggles with it instead of Boot so you can keep the damage on Get Glow. I agree, actually. Honestly, Cardi is gone. I would 100% agree, actually. If it lost Slumber, it would be perfectly fine to deal with because the damage it will have would stay. Yes, I know Wiki Wiki exists, but even with the existence of Wiki Wiki, you could stop the chains pretty easily if you play right. Honestly, if it lost Slumber, I think it would be perfectly fine. It would give Borealis, like, that raid boss status. A Lumion that just simply couldn't die, but couldn't heal its HP back. It would give Borealis a niche. It would feel very powerful without being overboard, if y'all know what I mean. Would lose Sap. To be honest, should lose Sap Plant. As much as I despise that stupid tree in Lashent, there's nothing broken about Lashent. It's annoying, and it can be very annoying to deal with sometimes. Because it has kind of every move. But there's nothing inherently broken about current Lashent. It doesn't need a nerf, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Oh yeah, if we can't Dissipate, would be... That thing would just be busted broken. Thank God it doesn't have Dissipate. Hi, me, it's Mukau. I just got another Gamma Mecha Ikazune Pure Smart. Oh, huge! Guess what? I got a Gamma Mecha Ikazune Pure Smart as well. So, I got 2 Ikas now, which is huge. I'm not sure if I should go for the other ones, but we'll see. You know what that needs removing? Gain Drain? You know what needs removing? Gain Drain Your Snack? And why should we remove Gain Drain Your Snack again? I don't get why people struggle with your snack so much. Put a layer of hazards down and it's gone. Like, I get your snack is bulky, but your snack can't heal HP that easily, and then its defenses get completely broken through once you get a layer of hazards up. Like, hazards are the best way to beat your snack. Hey, I got a shard! Exactly, that would. I agree, No File. I 100% agree. Smarter Nimble are best. Yeah, Smarter Nimble are the ways to go. I think for Raging Fire, Nimble's better, but for Rechargeable, Smart's better. But I have both. Rechargeable, Nimble, and Smart. Because you never know. You never know when you need the extra speed. What's the vouchers looking like? I had 36 to start. I used 30. I found my second Gamma Mecha Ikazune. So, I'm like at 9 or 10 vouchers right now. I don't have many, but I got my second Gamma, so I'm feeling very good today. Would Infernix be too OP with Rejuve, Purge, or Rejuve? Phoenix Flame just isn't good. Oh, Purge or Rejuve? I don't know, honestly. I think it would be fine. The thing that scares me mainly are surprisingly the offensive sets. Because I think the defensive sets can get stalled down. And if you're running something like Perch or Rejuvenate on Infernix, you're losing a precious move slot for either Wonder Herb, Return to Sender, Fire Breath, or Raging Flame. You're losing a move slot. So, I honestly think it would actually be alright with those moves. If it did get a move, Perch would make sense, but it's not an air type. So how would it work? How would Perch affect a non-air type Lumion is the real question. So, yeah. Yeah, it already has Power Dapper, so they're probably not going to run it. Plus, it'll just be 4-move Syndrome. So I don't think it'd be that overpowered with it. Hi, WCEWE. Welcome to the stream. Egglob, base power 100 to 90, 1-turn move. I don't know. I think Egglob's fine. I like how unique it is compared to the other moves in the game. Yeah, the setup in Infernix would really benefit from Perch or Rejuvenate the most. I agree. I think it would be the offensive Infernixes that would benefit from it the most. I agree, Miss. I think it would be the offensive Infernixes that would benefit from that the most because they would run Fire Breath, Magnify, and then they have They have 3 or 4 move options for the last 2 slots. They can run Draco Beam to deal extreme damage, Energy Break for consistent damage. They could run Perch to heal, or they could run Jet Stream or Mud Spatter for extra damage. They have quite a few options. Thoughts on SA Dragodyne buff? I believe it needs to make it so it doesn't allow poisoning to deal damage to Draco. Honestly, I don't know. Because yeah, Dragodyne is slow, and it can't Soul Burst if it's holding a poison item. Not to mention, when it Soul Bursts, it loses its SA anyway, so I don't know. Why can't I find any videos on Melee PvP Solnecta? I think it's so good. The problem with Melee Solnecta is that it needs multiple bulk ups in order to deal damage. Or you need a rangeful plushie boost in order to deal damage. Its setup isn't that good. It doesn't have the highest attack stat. And while it does have counterpoise for priority, Parasitize is also right there to keep you alive. So, and you don't want to be running 2 bug-type moves when you could run a move like Blaze Rush to increase your speed, or Radiant Rush to deal extreme damage. So, it can't do anything amazingly. Good old Solnecta. How the video only has 1 like? Yeah, like the stream, everyone. Like the stream. Gorgo is such a good hazard lead. It's fast and can slap down items. Oh, let's not even get started with Anomaly Draco Beam. That Dorgo can bait as that set, and then they just set up barbs, and then you're like, oh gosh, I'm screwed. Is Cleone trash now? I saw you go up against one and sweep it 1 shot because its melee defense is so low. I saw 1 Cleone this season, and I O-code it with a Gargoyle Unleashed. So I don't know how good Cleone is this season, but I assume it isn't that good when there's the existence of Dissipate and Furnace. Bulk up, Radiant Rush, Lunge, and Blaze Rush. I could see that working. Because Lunge actually does decent damage. But you also have Counterpoise, which has priority, and you have Parasitize to heal. You kind of want all the options, but you only have 1 slot for your bug type attack. So do you go for pure damage with Lunge? Do you go with try to keep yourself alive with Parasitize, or do you go for that priority? Maybe you don't need Blaze Rush. Maybe you don't need Blaze Rush. Maybe you run a different 3rd move if you're running Counterpoise. Does Walmart counter Borealis? No, it doesn't. Borealis, okay, it can drive Force Borealis, but you're not doing that much damage to it, and if it's already set up, Icicle Tremor and Ill Will already does so much damage to you. I know, grinding for them is such a pain. Like, the Rich Man route is so much easier. Are you doing trading today? I'm not sure yet. I'm seeing how I feel. Oh, yes. Eliguana lived. Please magnify again. Oh, I outspent it. Never mind. If you do want to trade some vouchers away, though, I could make some offers. But I don't really have any offers on the table. I haven't even checked my box. What I'm thinking, I'm still using the shard sale. 1 shard for 2 vouchers. But I'm not sure if anyone is... But no one has wanted shards, because you get shards during the event. Someone was using Enchantment Danuki and Elusive Borealis. Oh, God. They're using Banana Split Danuki. They're using Danuki with Borealis. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, that's pain. Honestly, I'm glad I am not a PvPer. It sounds complicated, and even if there are videos that make it slightly easier, I wouldn't be able to be smart enough to predict moves or delight. Yeah, it's so hard. You gotta understand the situation when making a predict, because what I've noticed a lot of good PvPers do is they try to make a predict, but they do it like very early in the game without knowing their opponent. So they often over predict to the point where they make a mistake and they lose Illumion. I thought Obsidian had pretty much counters. Can Borealis, can Obsidian counter Borealis? Obsidian, I mean, it could, actually. If it's Burrow, yes, I think it could. But you also gotta be careful with You gotta be careful. Although if Fit sets up as well, it's an endless battle where neither Lumion can KO each other. It's just a slumber off, as I like to call it. It would just be a slumber off at that rate. So, not to mention Borealis could run Radiant Rush as an option. Not saying that it would run it, but it could run it. Oh yeah, you could barter Shackles. Yeah, Slapdown does get rid of it too. But still, even then, it could just spam Slumber. And Slumber is a status condition. Yeah, it does have Radiant Rush, but it doesn't always run it. It doesn't always run it, though. Personally, when I predict, I think about Lumions that are dangerous to my team. Yeah, that's fair. That is a fair... Yeah, if you try to predict the dangerous Lumion coming in and getting damage on it early, it could definitely make battles a lot easier. Or force plays like swapping to Ellie on a Zip Zap, but it gets more complicated sometimes. Yeah, it definitely gets more complicated. It definitely gets very... Like, the thing is, when I make predict, I always try to make predicts that are relatively safe. Because every time I try to make a risky predict, I lose a Lumion, and then I lose a critical Lumion that I could have had for later. It's very complicated. There are some people that just go way too far, where they risk their Mutagon on a Dusket, as a Dusket clicks Hasted. And then they critical hit Frost Punch, which OHKOs the Dusket. Trust me, I know that from personal experience. Like, yes, it's a good predict, you got it right, but if you got it wrong and you lost Mutagon, you're screwed. It's so hard to make a risky predict like that. Like, I know there's sometimes in the game state where you need to make a predict like that, but that wasn't the time to do it when it's a 4v4. You know what I mean? I feel like removing Slumber... Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I would do. Removing Slumber would make Borealis just fine. They don't have to nerf it to... Although... Elusive Okay, no, Elusive Dorgo isn't that bad to deal with. It doesn't have that much bulk. I really only have 5 vouchers from the grind? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Yeah, removing Slumber would be the way to go for Borealis. Like, when I was fighting an Ellie and my +4 Dorgo was on the field, they predicted using Zip Zap instead and killing Thawman. That turned into trauma. What is the mutation's best item in general? I don't know. That's what I said. Rich Man Route, Rich Man Trade. I remember one time I was using SA Protagon and I switched into Eruptodon and it had Combustible. Then it Soul Burst like Hellstorm. Yeah, let's go! Yeah, no one that's a good one to make. That's a good prediction to make. Because no one ever expects a secret ability Protagon. No one ever expects the secret ability Protagon. Pocolio's still good? I don't know, honestly. Oh, it does have... Okay, that's fair. It does have Scapegoat and Bulk Up. But it also can't heal its HP back. And you also need to force a status condition on it. So you'd have to use something like Impose... You'd have to use something like Impose... Nemesis with Thunder Orb. And if you have that, you can't use Thunder Orb on Borealis. So yeah. Or you gotta use it so it drops one of its attack stats, but it loses HP, which isn't ideal. Or you just run the orb on Dorgo itself. I just don't know. Like, I don't know how you make that work. Yeah, Wiki Wiki can heal its teammates, but you could also stop the Wiki Wiki chain. Just get the Borealis low. So if it's too low for Wiki Wiki to chain heal it, it goes down. That's something that I always try to do. I always try to get rid of Lumion's HP. And I just keep attacking Wiki Wiki. I don't care if it dodges and heals itself, because if something else coming in trying to chain heal, they're not able to get HP back. Hopefully Gastroc loses Tamp. I agree. Gastroc, that thing should have lost Tamp so long ago. And bye-bye Wrestling. Also, we could use Peace of Mind and Hullabaloo to do damage and stop enemies from healing. Oh yeah, Pocolio can do that actually, you're right. Yeah, Picolio can still do stuff. Picolio is one of those Lumions which isn't that good on paper, but then you face it, and then you're like, oh gosh, how do I beat it? I know, one tap. A lot of Gasstrokes run Robust Clever just for that reason. A lot of Gasstrokes run Robust Clever just for that reason. Yeah, Bamboozled, Ambush, Joltooth, just for the Weaky matchup? Yeah. Although, how much does it even do? You would have to ambush Weaky coming in. You would have to hit it on an ambush boosted hit if you want to defeat it. No one. I don't know why Jamie kept it. Yeah, Sat Play have to heal HP as well. Yeah, Picolio is dangerous. It's a dangerous Lumion if you don't have anything to deal with it. Thankfully, the meta does deal with Picolio pretty well. Thankfully. Let's try to get the 15 vouchers, and then I'll stop raiding for a bit, and then I'll see what I do next. Oh, gosh. Fire Jamie and hire Jolly Jeremy. You know what? I agree. Get Jolly Jeremy. Jolly Jeremy! Yo, what did Jamie do to Jolly Jeremy anyway? What did he ever do to Jolly Jeremy? He must brought him to a back alley and beaten him up because, oh gosh. I never heard of Jolly Jeremy ever again after that one tweet. Poor Jolly Jeremy. That guy had some serious potential. Jamie was fired once, and then Jolly Jeremy took over. And then after a couple days, Jamie took it back, and then we never heard of Jolly Jeremy ever since. That's all you need to know. Jamie had enough of Jolly Jeremy, and it kept him in his base. Yeah, he had enough of them. There's some Lumions that a lot of people hate, but I personally have never seen some of these before, maybe once or twice. The thing is just because a Lumion isn't used that much, it doesn't mean that Lumion isn't annoying. Like there wasn't any elusive Borealis on the ladder until I made a video on it. I knew it was busted broken, even though I only saw it once. It's because it went under the radar. Borealis is one of those Lumions that was just under the radar. Is one of your SA Solnectas for sale? Yeah, I could sell a SA Solnecta. I would sell one for... I would do it for 6 vouchers. I would do it for 6 vouchers. I would make that trade for 6 vouchers, if that's okay. I have a couple SA Solnectas. I have a couple of them. Not many, but a couple. I have, I think 3 of them. Oh, 15? Wow, I'm too nice, apparently. Alright, I guess I'll do 15 then. I don't have an SA Nemesis, unfortunately. I have SA Nimerays, but none of them are prime. None of them are the right set, unfortunately. Yeah, Slavice. The thing is with Slavice is Slavice doesn't have good range defense, so it's at least tolerable. Not to mention, toxic types can always come in on it. So, toxic types can always just soak poisons. And there are some good offensive toxic types right now. Helvantic hits it pretty hard. Terrafly hits it super effectively. And Snagoop, even though it is weak to Icicle Fangs, does a lot of damage to it. Unfortunately, they are pure Nimble. I run Nimble on everything. I think, is Nimble the way to go for that? I don't even know. I don't have SA My Masks either. I think I have some normal My Mask. I think I might have one pure Nimble My Mask. I don't know. I gotta check. I'll go for Palm. I would have to check. Yeah, I'm a Nimble enjoyer. Outspeed everything. Yeah, speed creeping everything is the way to go. People... If I outspeed something, the showcases goes better. Until I don't OHKO something, and then I'm sad. There's a pep jab, it'll get it down to its last health bar. Yeah, Slavice isn't that good. Slavice is a bottom 10 Lumion, I'm sorry. Slavice, even with the addition of Drudge, is a bottom 10 Lumion. I've never have been annoyed by a Slavice. Yes, I know I know all about the Toxic Sack variant with Redemptor Strike. I understand that set, it can be annoying, but then it's not very high impact. It's not a very high impact set. It isn't like Borealis, who could 5-0 an entire team. I know, Wrestling is very good for these raids. I avoid it. Oh, the Wrestling's dead though. But I hate it ever since I got my entire team poisoned. In the same as an Elusive Borealis before the nerf. Oh, that's fair. Elusive Borealis before the nerf. Yeah, I guess that's fair to double Ice Snakes together. But there's also just more consistent ways of getting poison. Like Poison Barbs is also a thing that exists. Also the Poison to move. A lot of common offensive Lumions are in it, like Tatub and Garbansis. They just have Poison as their move. Defensive Gremlins could set up Poison Barbs. Even like offensive Rhinosaurs just run Poison or Poison Barbs on their set just to get them up for pressure. Like, there's just so many other ways to get poisons on Lumions. Other than just Toxic Sack, Slavice. Y'all know what I mean? Does that Slavice have a way to heal? I think it might. I don't know, though. You should see the trades I've got from selling PvP Lumion Wrestlings. People went crazy looking for one. Wow, people really want to grind the raids. Okay, it does have Slumber. I guess that's fair. The problem with SA Solnecta is that, yeah, you do get a free +1, but unless you have Lightspeed Ray, you're not really going to take advantage of that too often, because usually the people that are switching out of Flash and Flea have the upper hand, because they're going to switch into a positive matchup that can OHKO the Solnecta. So, Nightlight's just a way better ability right now. Not saying that it can't be used with effect, because it can. But I feel like Nightlight's by far the better ability. Hey, I got rid of its health bar. I mostly don't care about the vouchers anymore. I'm more interested in the shards the raids give us half the time. Yeah, the shards. I got so many shards. What if they think I'm smart? I guess that's fair, because yeah, if I give you the SA Solnecta, they're gonna expect you to be smart, not nimble. So I guess that's fair. I guess you're right. They could think that you're smart to not do that. That's fair. Like, it's just so hard to use. It's a very hard Lumion to use. Like, I feel like Nightlight's better because having that better buffer shield versus dark type attacks is huge sometimes. Like, that could be game changing. Especially with all the common offensive dark types right now. Once I get 15 vouchers, I'll go to Trade Resort and I'll trade you one of those Solnectas. I think I have 3 at the moment. I want to save 1 because they are changing SA Solnecta. They're going to change it to Radiance. And Radiance is going to be changed to setting up the sun. So, it's going to be different. Hey! Wrestling's gone. Or not Wrestling, I mean Gardrone. Or Garmid. Do you need vouchers? Yes, I definitely do. I definitely do need vouchers. I'm just grinding for some. I already did... Yes, I do know that I already have a Gamma. But, you know. I'm trying to get all the variants. Kind of like what Speeder's done. I'm trying to get all the variants. That's Freezer? Yeah, that's Freezer. Alright, this last one will give me my 15th. Oh, you're right. Didn't Tyranix lose Radiance? Hold on. Wait, so they're gonna make Charonix a 2 times... They're gonna make that Lumion summon 2 weathers. Oh my god, it does have Radiance. Charonix is gonna have 2 ways to set up weather then. Oh man, that's dangerous. I don't know if it's to summon the heat. I think it's gonna be different because there's already Heat Wave. Like Jamie said, or he's thinking about changing Radiance as a Sun weather ability, but we already have Heat in the game, so I assume Sun is going to be different to Heat Wave. I assume it's going to be different. I don't think it's going to be Heat Wave. I think it's going to be different. It's going to be like something else. I don't know. I might be wrong though. Yeah, right now Radiance makes like type attacks days, but yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking it would be like a weather for light types. Maybe it'll buff light type attacks and weaken dark type ones or something. Or make light types. And then there'll be like a nightmarish weather where dark types... Or it's like the pure opposite. Oh! You know what, Lumion? You know what? Can I tell you a Lumion that would do very well? So, okay. So you know how there's Eclipse, who's the light in dark type rat? They should buff Circadian. So the light type version of Circadian gives you the sun weather, when the dark type variant gives you the dark weather. So it can change the weather on the spot every turn. Oh man, just imagine the shenanigans you can do with that. Imagine the kind of shenanigans Circadian Eclipse can pull. I don't know if we should be giving it that, but you know what? It seems funny. It seems funny. So why not? Please KO it. It won't. Bruh. Yeah, that's fair too. But I'm thinking about adding a new weather, like... Or maybe it could be like a terrain. Maybe Radiance could be like a light terrain. And there'll be like a nightmare terrain. So it's not weather, it would be like a terrain that does something. You know what I mean? Maybe not weather, it'd be like a terrain thing. That's what I hope they do, Sun is. I hope it's like a terrain thing and not a weather. Because we already have a lot of weathers. You know what I mean? We already have a bunch of weathers. And we're gonna get snow, too, at some point. So it only makes sense to add sun and dark as like a terrain. And maybe they can expand in other weathers as well. Like for example, sun with the heat wave up will make your light types deal more damage. Like they have like extra little effects stacked on top of that. So you can combine a lot of multipliers. Sherbot and Snow. I wonder how that's gonna do. I think he saw that on stream. I'm not sure if he reacted to it, though. LL hire Joshua right now. That would be awesome if I could be like... You know what would be cool? If Jamie had like a balance council with like top PvPers. And I was one of them. I'm not saying that I would be the balancer myself, but we could be like a group. There could be like a group. Because, you know... Jamie doesn't have enough time to play on the ladder that much and play competitive PvP because he's the balancer. He's doing other stuff. And he has a life outside of LL, at least for the most part. And there's a lot of other people that play LL PvP in a different lens. So it'd be cool to see it from a casual player's perspective, one from a competitive player, one for a player who's in the middle. Yeah, that would be huge. I mean, yeah, like, he doesn't have that much, but he's living off his income. That's a lot better than what other people's doing right now, so I'll give him that. Like, I know people are gonna clown on him for his job just playing video games, but he's living off his income. A lot of people don't understand. Living off your income is something that 95% of the world can't do right now. People don't understand how hard it is to live live off an income and actually enjoy what you're doing as a job. People don't understand how hard it is to do that. And it shouldn't be laughed at. It should not be laughed at. Durgo should get Gnarly Gash? Yeah, that would be cool. So yeah, how many SA Soul Nectas do I have? I have 4. I think they're all nimble. That one's okay. That one's okay. I do want to bring one of them up to one of my boxes, though, so I can save one. I'll keep this one. Do I keep this one, or do I keep the other one? I'm not sure yet. I'll keep that one. It just looks better. Because I want to use an SA Soul Nectar at some point. So, there's the other 3. And I'll trade one of these for 15. 15 vouchers. I don't know XQC too much. Yeah, I assume it wasn't Outrageous Red who wanted the SA Soul. It was Razor who wanted it. Oh yeah, Jimby has Raging Howl. Forgot about that. Alright, let me get you the... I assume you were the one that wanted the Soul Nectar. Which one was the good one? Not that one. Is it this one? No, that's Nightlight. Hold on, guys. Let me make sure I give you the right one. Okay, it's this box. I think that one's the best one, because you can put, like, minor shards into it. I think that one's the best one of the ones I have. Take my 4 free vouchers. Hey, I'll take a donation. How many vouchers for an SA Nimue and a Pure Nimble My Mask? I don't know, because I don't know if I have a Pure Nimble My Mask. I don't know if I have any other spare Pure Nimble My Mask. Yeah, I gave it to the right person. Good. Why run Nimble on 86 speed isn't very good? It's because if not, you'll get outsped by Nimble Akalos or Nimble 80 base tier, which is common. A lot of those Libyans run Nimble. Nimble Sea Drake without speed. Nimble Akalos without speed. Oh yeah, I almost didn't get the rest of my vouchers. Oops, that would have been bad. What's an offer for 21? I gotta think about it. I don't know if I have many other options. I've been giving away a lot of stuff. What about Nimue? Nimue has... Yeah, I gotta check the SA Nimues. I only have 2. One of them is Absolute Buns, and then the other one is Nimble, but with Tender. So it isn't ideal, per se. You know, it isn't ideal. We need a cast form like Lumion. I know Cosmeleon has the ability to change colors, weather, but we need a normal Lumion that can change types and forms with the weather, like a move like that as well. I don't know, I think having Cosmeleon with just that's fine. Alright, let's get all these vouchers. I can open up another batch of 30. So I'm at 30 again. So I can open up another batch. Only 51 minutes into the stream. Wow, it's so much easier to trade for them. Like, I legit used, like, over half my stream to get 9 of them. And I just traded away one of my spare SA roamers, and I get 15 just from that. Like, it's crazy how easy it is to trade for these things. So wait, how many do I have? Yeah, I got them all out. Oops, did not mean to click that. Release! Now let me see if I have a Pure Nimble My Mask. So, My Mask. I know I have at least 1, but I don't know if I have multiple. I hope I have at least 2. Oh. I have a few. I have 1 right there, but I think that's my only reskin Nimble. Oh. Ah! It's frail! It's frail! Do I have any other ones? Oh? We got one. It's not the best UPs, though, but we have one. We got 2. This one looks a little better than the other one. I can trade one. Which one looks better? I think that one looks better, the second one. Okay. Alright. Now, Nimue Essay. Holding Essay. I have 3 of these. One is mine. But yeah, this one... Yeah, that one is the one I'm talking about. It's Nimble Tender. Then the other one is Absolute Buns. So we don't talk about the other one. So if I traded these two... It's not optimal. Oh, take? Yeah, take in quotation marks. I would trade them for... I would trade them... Let me think of a price, a fair price. So, this is just a normal. So, this is just a normal. And I traded an Essay Roamer for 15. So, would 20 vouchers be fine for both the My Mask and for the Nimue? I'll take that one. Take. What about the My Mask and the Buns one? The Nimble one works. I think Nimble's what you want. Nimble Mask Swap. It isn't Facade. Then this one is Nimue, which is the secret ability. This one's at least kind of usable. It sucks that it has Tender, but it's usable because it has Nimble and you can pivot in and out. But it isn't ideal. So... No, it's not SA, it's... Can I do 23 and you add a Nightmare Orb? Yes, I could do that. This is the Nightmare Orb guy, right? Yeah, that is. Yeah, 23 for the Nightmare Orb? Yes, fair. I'll happily do that. What is your username, Atomic? Because, yeah, it isn't an SA My Mask. It's a normal Mask Swap My Mask. So, you want... Oh, my username is RBLX/128. Like, just a reminder, it's Mask Swap My Mask, which is normal ability. So it's 5 for the My Mask, 15 for the Nimue, 3 for the Nightmare Orb, for 23. Yeah, I understand Gamble Score, but it's also... But it also isn't the most ideal Nimue either. It's Nimble Tender. So I'm dropping the price by 5 vouchers. I'm dropping the price by 5 vouchers because it's not the ideal set. You know what I mean? It's Tender Nimble, not pure Nimble. Oh yeah, I remember you. Yeah, I traded with you before. What is that user? So we got a naked guy. And then we got a dancing cat as a user. Interesting. And we got Mort from Madagascar. Where are the... What's that user? Oh, it's just a pet, I think. Oh, no, it is a user. Interesting. Alright. Let me make sure I have the right box. Yep. 75. Alright, let's do this. Oh, you have 21 vouchers. Okay. Alright, so... The My Mask. The Nimue. And the Nightmare Orb. Just making sure these are right, because I don't want to make an accidental trade. Yeah, these are right, I think. Yep, these are right. Perfect. These are right. Yeah, that, like... Yeah, it's Tender, which, again, it's still usable because its range attacks and Fallen, but it's not necessarily ideal. It isn't ideal to have Tender, because you can get Shadow Sprint it, you can get Quick Punch. Well, you can't get Shadow Sprint it from a... You can't get Shadow Sprint it from a... Whatchamacallit? I think he's lagging. Yep, he was lagging. Because you can't get Shadow Sprinted on a Light type, but you can get Quick Punched, you can get Light Dashed, you can get Quick Iced, which isn't ideal. So yeah. Tender's not ideal. Any chance you have a Kabunga? Yeah, Kabungas. Oh, you're lagging? I have 0 drop frames, so it's not the stream. It's definitely not the stream, because I don't have any drop frames. Can I trade 15 vouchers for a zombie Wobbusk if you have one? Is there a certain zombie Wabba you want? I'm in the middle of a trade right now, so I gotta wait to get this trade done. I would happily take 15 to trade one of my zombies. I have 4 zombies. One of them I have for PvP. The other 3 are sitting in my box. I don't remember how many you got me. I needed 23. Right now I have... I don't remember. 1, 6, 9, 12, 16. I have 16 currently. So you gotta give me 3 more after this. Robust? I think I have Robust. I think I have Robust. There we go. Then yep, those are the last 3. So yeah, we're getting paid. Looking for Gamma Mecha Ikazune, looking for Gamma Mecha Ikazune, looking for Gamma Mecha. I get it, Demon Slider. You want a Gamma Mecha Ikazune. You don't have to sing it 3 times. You sound like me trying to look for a battle while I'm in Dream Teams. Alright, before I make the trade, before I make the zombie Wobbusk trade, let me first get all of these. Look at all of these. Look at all these vouchers. I got paid! I might be able to go for 2 if I get more vouchers, I might be able to open 2. Like, legit, I've gotten... Legit. How many? So, 50... How many did the first person give me? 15? And then this was 23? I legit got 38 vouchers in, like, 10 minutes of just trading. When in 10 minutes in real life, you get 3. Yeah, vouchers go for very high, apparently. I don't know how many vouchers I would have right now. I think I'd be at, like, 53. Let me just make sure I have enough. Yeah, 53. So, everything can go away. 5 vouchers for 2 shards? Oh, yeah, I could do that. Sure, I could do that. Let me first put the Geklo in the box, and then everything else. Adios! Although I believe there's the zombie Wabba. Alright, I'll trade for the zombie Wabba. Oh, it's the naked guy. Alright, let's do it. Let's do this! Let me look for it. I forgot where I placed it, actually. It might take a bit. Yeah, these are my zombies. Hold on. It's not that one. That's pure sluggish. That's perfect. So, bus. Oh! It's robust sluggish. Would that work? Can I roll with robust sluggish? Okay. Okay. Robust sluggish. I'll drop the vouchers price then. I'll drop it to 10. I'm gonna drop the price because it's not the ideal. Yeah, only give me 10. I'll drop the price. Wait, did I put it in the right box? Oh, okay. Just want to make sure because I want to give them the option. I like giving people the option. Josh's aura is so impervious that scamming him is a mortal crime. Okay, he's sure. He's sure then. Alright, so that's 8. Did I put them in the right box? Yes, they are in the right box. Oh, these are some of the scarves. That's the gold one. That's the gold one. Trading Gamma Mocho and regular Toy Prota. Have any smart Odiagas? I definitely don't have a smart Odiaga. I always go nimble. I never go smart. I don't know if I have any ideas for 21. I gotta look at my box again. I forgot how many vouchers were traded. I think these are the last 2. Yeah. Oh, he's off 1. Okay, that's fine. Oh, it's fine. We can still do the trade. I think he left 1. It's fine if he's off 1. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world that he is off 1. I'll just... Voucher! 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 I'm up to 60. I can open up another batch. Voucher! 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 Are you like a wisp? Nope, you're just normal, so yeah. Voucher. 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 I think after this one, yeah, these were 14, so I'll keep a couple of the Scorbs. I do want to hunt for Scorbs at some point, but I'm not all out for them. And everything else? Release! And I'll be at 67. What's your most expensive item for sale? I do not know. Again, I haven't really looked my boxes too well. Let me think about this a little bit. Yeah, I have 2 SA Soul Nectas still. I have Gamma Thawmin, but that's worth nothing, and I don't want to give that away either. A Gamma Missile Bud 5 maybe could work. Gamma Missile Bud for 5 maybe? Is that an Alpha Gleam Score? Alpha Gleam Score maybe for 5? I would give a Gamma Egg away for 5 or 8. Probably 8 for the Gamma Egg. I would give this away for 8. Oh yeah, the lighting makes it seem weird down there. Though I know you said this before, but it's funny that people are putting vouchers on Mecha Ikka because I know they have so many Ikazune, so they just want to give them away. They don't want to release them. Look, another zombie in here. It's indifferent, unfortunately. Is that another Alpha Scorp? Jeez, I have just these all around everywhere. How do I have so many Alpha Scorps? Jesus. Are those Cradles SA? Which ones? These ones. They are, but they're not PvP viable. They're not PvP viable, unfortunately. But they are SA. That's a normal one. I'm back. And these are my Gamma Geklos. I'm never giving them away. Never giving away Gamma Geklos. Just saying that right now. These alphas are worth diddly squat. Even though there's a Gamma up there, but still diddly squat. Like, who in the world would want these? Like, I understand they're a cool reskin, but who in the world would ever want these Propays? Like, when are they ever going to be used? When are we ever going to use these? Have any SA or pure or normal pure nimble Celestings? That I might have, actually. That I might actually have. Don't rename the box. I don't know if I have an SA Celesting. So I might have a normal pure nimble. So I think I caught a lot of them at some point. Let me check. Uh-oh, I only have 3 of them. Uh-oh. Are they all PvP? Those are 2 of my PvPs. Normal Celeburst. This is Secret Ability Celeburst. I have another SA one, but it's robust. It's my other one. Where's my last one at? Do I have 2 Gamasachis? I don't remember. I do have an SA Aklos, but I only have 1, and that's the one I commonly use. Oh? I have Pure Nimble Revert. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Oh my god, that's disgusting. But I do have one. I have one. Put that right there for now. SA Robust. I would? What would I give away for that? Let me... I am thinking about giving it away, because Robust? Oh, do I? I think I'll keep it for now. I don't know if I'm very clingy. I'm a clingy person, if you can't tell. I mean, look at all these boxes. These are from events from... Look at this. This is from 2022 Halloween, and I still haven't organized this box. Which is crazy. 2022. 2023 Christmas. Like, just crazy. I'll do it with just 5 for the Pure Nimble Celesting. 5 for the Pure Nimble. I'll do it for 5. Do you have a Pure Nimble SA Gargolem? I think I gave that one away already, so I don't have any more. All those reskin Gargolems? Are any of them even good, though? A Nimble Gargolem Speed I might have. Yeah, Nimble Gargolem Speed I have. How about the other ones? These will never be good, because I can't get Master on them. But I mean, the Nimble ones could maybe be usable. Annoying. It's pure Brawny. Maybe I could use that one, actually. This one's pure Nimble, Gargoyle Defense, so that will never be used. No one would ever want this, because it's base. No one would ever want a base form. Okay. Clever, Sluggish Gargolem. I don't think I have Clever Sluggish. Huh? I don't think I have Clever Sluggish. You really want this? Okay. Okay. I know what you were thinking. I know what you were thinking. You could change these with the... You could change these with the thing. What item is it called? You can't. I don't think it could change these. What item is it? Magic. You cannot change these. You cannot change the reskins. I don't know why you can't, but you can't. So yeah. You can't change the reskin variants of these. But yeah, it's Atomic who wanted the Celestine. Oh wait, hold on. Let me make sure I'm down to my PC box. Yeah, I would have had them all spread out otherwise. There we go. We're good. Yeah, they are unique, but they're just kind of unnecessary. The only way they'll ever be good is with mints. Alright. And then the final trade I'll make is 2 shards for 5 vouchers with random Robloxian. I think he wanted that, I think. How many for all the holiday... All the Halloween cephalopses are nimble. So, I don't know if I'm going to give them all away. Yeah, I want to go through them first before I do. Ikazune vouchers. I think it was just one more. Yeah, one more. Perfect. The reskin Nevermare? I think some of those are nimble. I think you could use a couple of them. Let me check. I don't know what I would give away. Those would probably be more because they are rarer. Even though they are normal. Hold on, let me just get these first. So many vouchers. So many vouchers. I don't think I'm going to stream tomorrow because I got other stuff I need to do, but yeah. I got all the vouchers from these guys, right? Let me just check again. I forgot. Not holding item. Not holding item. Not holding item. Okay. Release! Random Robloxian. Before I give you the shards, let me look at these. So how many of the reskin Nevermares do I have? So... Oh. Fun fact. When I was catching this Nevermare, let's just say I was having trouble of it staying in the darn disc. So yeah. I was a little upset. Smart, nimble, nimble. I do have 2 nimbles. So I could give one away. I have 2 nimbles. But I don't think I want to do that right now. I want to reorganize the boxes first before I do. So, I think Random Robloxian wanted to make a trade. Oh, he's not here. Never mind then. He wanted to trade for shards, I think. Oh, there he is. So you want it? What shards do you want? I have all of them. Do you need... I have health, energy, melee attack. Like, which ones do you want out of all of these? Like, which ones do you want? I'll let you choose. You have the leverage. Hold on, let me just put them all up there. Boop. Boop. Oops. Boop. And boop. So, you want... I want to let you choose which one you want before I make the trade. Do you want health? Do you want energy? Do you want melee attack, melee defense, ranged attack, ranged defense, or speed? Give me ranged defense and melee defense. Alright, so ranged defense, melee defense. Perfect. Rant's Nevermare Showcase. Honestly, Rant's Nevermare could honestly work. I don't know how well it would work, but it could maybe work, funnily enough. Hole up? Someone said hole up. Okay, no. There's someone else. Perfect. How many vouchers do I have now? I have a lot. 19 people are watching Business Star 77. Trading 2 Gamma Xmas? I think it's just Gleam, yeah. I have 2 Gleams. Oh, they're all Geklos. I can't release them. I can't release Geklos. I can't release them. I can't release Geklos. These are Gleams. I don't think I have one of these. I don't think I have any of those. I'll keep them all. I'll keep them all, honestly. Do you have a Smart Metro? I don't think I have a Smart Metro. How many vouchers can I give for 25 boost tokens? I don't know if I want to bring it boost tokens into this. I have 77 vouchers. I think I'll stop with the trading for now. Do we have any news on Route 9? I don't know. I don't think it's just going to be the end of the event date, because the end of the event date was already announced to be August 11th. So, I can open up 60 more Ikazunes. So I'm going to end the trades right now. But I will definitely be doing more of these streams in the future, so if there are any more trade offers, we could do them at a future date. I gotta reorganize my boxes at some point, though, because I still gotta go over some of the other events. I hope it's Route 9. I hope they at least talk about the progress of Route 9. Even if they don't give anything specific, if they just talk about Route 9 a little bit, even if it's just Route 9's progress is going well, I'll be happy. Just something. Have they tweeted yet? Not yet. They haven't tweeted yet. They will in a bit, though. I'll think about it. I could trade a bunch of those, because I don't need that many. So, with 77 vouchers, I'm willing to go for open 60. I would keep 17 for a later date. And I'm going for Nimble Raging Fire now. I'm going for Nimble Raging Fire because I got Smart Rechargeable. So, Smart Rechargeable. Yeah, right now I got Smart Rechargeable. Did not mean to move Dusket down. Yeah, because right now I got Nimble Rechargeable and Smart Rechargeable. Now we're going for the Raging Fires. Raging Fire time! Alright, let's do this. So, my boost is already used, right? Yeah, it's already used. And it's not going on, right? Yeah, it's paused. Okay. Let's do this. We're going to open another 60 more. I already got what I needed on stream, but it'll be... Let's get a nice head start for the next few. So, for Raging Fire Nimble. Okay! We got our first alpha! We got our first alpha of the bunch. Alright, not bad start. And it will be only one alpha. We got our first alpha of the bunch. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. And we got another 60 to open. So, not another 60, another 30 to open. So, let's open up the next 30. Open up the next 30. Alright. Raging Fire, Nimble. Ah, I was due for a lackluster bunch there. Well, at least I got one. I'll happily take one. The other rest of these I can dump. Adios. And adios. So we got one from 60, but that's fine. We got 17 more. I mean, I already got a Gamma and an Alpha today, so... Just getting started on the next batch is a huge deal. Just getting started on the Raging Fire ones is big. So, overall, not a bad stream. Not a bad stream at all. I guess I could grind a couple more raids to go up to 20 before I end the stream. Yeah, let's do that. We'll grind a couple more raids, before we end the stream. Because I'm currently at 17. I'll end off at 20. And then I'll call the stream at 20. I won't open the last 20 because I want to save them for future opening. But yeah. Not bad. Overall, very successful stream. Very successful stream. I cannot argue at all. So let's get 3 more raids done. So I'm up to 20. What's the catch rate for Cephalops? Really bad because Cephalops is just stupid. It will never ever stay in the disc. Soft resettable roamers are always harder to catch than normal roamers. So I'm not sure. I want to catch it because it's smart and has square 1, but it's just not getting in the disc. Yeah, it can't go in the disc. It never wants to stay in the disc. I don't know why, but it never wants to stay in the disc. Those soft resettable roamers are always the hardest one to get. Oh, why did he Boulder Blast? If he would have clicked Magnify or Pine Shot, I would have been in good shape there. Okay, just prepare to take a hit. That's fine. No, Paneki's dead. Poor Paneki. There's Lara. Lara Cat. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to stream tomorrow. Because I have a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. So, I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow. Plus, I want to make sure I can get that video done for tomorrow as well. So, I'm going to be relatively active the next couple hours. Pep Jab. Dex health bar is out of there. Boy, grinding the raids is a pain in the butt. Like, I legit got almost 60 vouchers from just trading. It's crazy how easy it is to trade. I know. I'll go do something else. See ya, Josh, and good luck. Alright. Thanks for hopping on the stream. Oh, it didn't increase its melee attack. I got a critical hit! Let's go! Critical hits make it so much easier to break through. You still got 30 vouchers? Wow. You've really leveled up. You really got a bunch of those. Wow, Sharpen. Brilliant play call there, Lucy. Brilliant play call. Get E-bursted. Yeah, bye-bye. If you attacked, we would have been in great position and said, no, I got an E-burst. I got a Sharpen, not break tank. Actually, I don't even think that was tank. I think that was without it. Can I live one? Yes, I can. Okay, wrestling solo. I need a crit too. Oh, not quite. Not quite enough to solo. Did you figure out your most expensive thing for sale? I didn't yet. I'm not doing any more trades today, but I am not doing any more trades today, because I'm going to do 3 more raids, and then I'm going to call it for the stream. But something I want to do at some point, maybe I'll do this live on stream, is I will do another PC box cleaning up. So I still got a couple events from the past I still got to organize. Strong Magnet, Freezer Core, Power Core, Ace Core. Bang! Okay. So I'm all the way up to 18. Oh my goodness. Alright. Anyone else want to join the raids, actually? I haven't hunted for the Squirps yet. That should be one of my future streams, is hunt for the event Squirps. At least a couple. I'll at least hunt a couple hours for the Squirps. I won't do too much, though. Why aren't you using the speeder strat? Because I don't have the Lumions. I don't have Ignorant Wrestling. And I don't have Vocaloa. I don't have Volcanic Vocaloa. So I'm doing the slightly slower, but more consistent strat. I still think the speeder strat is the fastest way to go, though. Nice! It's actually good that he clicked Magnify, because since he clicked Magnify, he'll get rid of the stat boost on this attack, meaning he won't increase its defenses or attack. Let's go! No, I'm gonna hunt for the Scorbs. I'm gonna hunt for the Scorbs. I like trying to get my own Scorbs if I can. The reason why I'm getting extra vouchers is because they're just so much harder to get, and I'm going nuts trying to catch them. Wow, that guard drone was after me. Laracat, click Boom Bash and not Palm, please. Click Boom Bash and not Palm. Thank you. No, I've been frostbited. I'll switch into Seer Knight. So yeah, overall successful stream. I got 2 alpha mechas and 1 gamma mecha. Overall, very successful stream. Frost Blast on Lara, which will live 1. I will go for a Predictive Strike to potentially get another attack out of the Laracat. Did nothing. Palm, thanks. Great move there, Lara. Great move. Great move there, Laracat. Great move. I'll go for 1 Burrow. Resonate. Great. You have Boom Bash right there. You deserve to get O-Code. I got critted. Let's go. Still did nothing, though, because Serenite is just built different. Still no drop frames. Overall, this is the best ranch stream in a while. Body Crash. Well, that might get rid of its health bar. I don't think that's enough damage. I don't think it's enough damage. Paralyze sucks because I can't wait or rest. I gotta wait or rest to get energy back now. Oh, I need another Mega Punch. I need another Mega Punch from the Ragoon. Sharpen, thanks. Great teammate, I know. Great teammate. Great teammate I have over here, guys. Like, my goodness, these are taking years to grind for. Okay, just double tank, we're fine. Now, Ragoon! Attack! Break his tank for me! Thank you! You broke his tank for me. Let's go. Thank you. Yeah, I got the Gamma. I got Gamma Smart. And now I'm going for the Raging Fire. Nibbles. I don't know if I'll go for Raging Fire Smart. I'm not sure yet. There we go, that's it. So one more raid and it'll be done. E-Burst on me. Nothing. I got it like in the first 3 minutes of the stream, which is kind of funny. Also, critical hit. I'll be fine. Like I said, crazy decisions from the NPCs. I know, they make some crazy decisions sometimes. Oh, well, that's a lot of goodies. One more. One more. One more, guys. And then I'll stop raid grinding for a bit. Oh, I think I got the worst one. I think Lucas is the worst one of the NPCs to have. Because with the Bonecki and with Jake, Lucy and Jake, the Snagoop can click Eerie Stare and has the and it has the Serenite at the end. But this guy, I don't know, he has the it's Lucas that has the Snack. Broke the tank for me, good. I would have loved it if it clicked Poison, but you know, it's kind of how it is. Click Poison, Garbantus, if you're alive by this. Okay, you're still alive. Click Poison! I swear, if he clicks Boulder Blast, Venom Chomp, it's even Poison. No Poison. Bruh. Poison's right there! Just click the Poison move! Bye-bye, Garbantus. That's what you get for not clicking the funny Poison move. Yeah, no Poison. But yeah, the Ear Snack in the middle is decent. Still think it's the worst teammate to have out of the 3. Because Jake has the Snagoop that could Eerie Stare with the Serenite, when Lucy has the Bonecki, who has a guarantee adorable drop from the beginning. And also, Lucy has the Ragoon at the end that could maybe deal some decent damage. Oh, I'm dead to that. Bruh. At least you Pep Jab. That's good. And you crit it. Nice. Perfect. So, we're off to a good start. Yeah, when the sales come back, yes, I'll definitely give those away. They can be, but you gotta just play it right. Oh, I didn't want to get you bursted there. At least I didn't get frostbited. Stare. Stare. I mean, if the Ursnack stays alive for an attack and clicks Pep Jab, that Stare would help. But I'm not in the Serenite, I'm in the Malevolwax. Okay, I can live. We both lived that well. Perfect. Stare again. Great. Perfect. Great teammate. I know. Great teammate. Great teammate. I have a ranged attacker on the field. Pep Jab! Hi, Cardi is gone. This will be the last raid we're doing on stream. Huh! It would have been a great decision if you actually pep jabbed the guy. Thank you. Thank you. Whew. Stat drops returned. Melee defense. Melee attack. Yeah, I'll just square one again. Rate my team. Dorgo, Hazard Setter, and Wallbreaker. Marafe, Slow Pivot, and Range Tank. Luminami is a melee tank and Slow Pivot. Mocho, Sweeper, Wiki Support, Windolin, Fast Pivot, and Tanuki, Screen Setter. The thing I'm noticing with the team is that there's a lot of slow... There's a lot of support Lumians, but there isn't many Lumians to support. Like, you have Tanuki as a Screen Setter. You got Wiki as a support. You got Luminami as a support and Pivoter. Marafe that doesn't do much damage. Your only offensive Lumians is Windolin and Dorgo. And Mocho is a cheese option at best. I would drop Mocho for a more consistent Lumian, a more consistent offensive threat. Because if Mocho gets shut down, you're screwed. Know what I mean? Like, Mocho's not a bad Lumian, it's just you want Mocho on an offensive team that has another Lumian that is more consistent on offense. That's so you can have Mocho as a cheese option if they're not ready for it. If Mocho's your best form of offense, it won't do the best. I mean, I guess screens could help it. And Windolin isn't enough. Windolin's more of like a hit and runner. Yeah, no one expects it, but when it's the only source of offense on your team other than Windolin and Dorgo, Windolin's solid at hit and running, but not best at dealing extreme damage. And Dorgo can do extreme damage, but it could miss its attacks. Plus, you're a hazard setting lead, so you probably don't have Anomaly Draco Beam. It definitely struggles. Know what I mean? If you ever... Mocho can be good, but it's good when you have, like, two other huge offensive threats to support it with. Which those kind of teams still need support, but they often only rely on one or two support Lumians, not 3 or 4. If you ever need, I could lend the speeder Lums. I'll think about it. But I'm gonna end the stream now. I'm at 20 vouchers. How many power fruits do I have? 182 power fruits, 21 speed, 18 range attack, 33 melee attack, 26 health, 32 range defense, so many shards. Oh my gosh. I've hit the gold mine when it comes to shards. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this stream. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will see y'all all later. Bye-bye!